By the grace of God, I am here with you. Most of you are not acquainted with me at this time, but I do know you, each one. When last on earth, I functioned as a medium, as you are functioning this very day. Oh, make no mistake about it, my dear souls. You are all functioning as mediums, in that you are hearkening, listening to the voice of Spirit as it would come to you. My name while I was on earth was Arthur Ford. I lived before some of you here were born, but I certainly did function as a go-between. And that is why I am here today. It was not my own idea to come. You might say I was sent. I would also bring a fond little birthday greeting to this little lady up front, that we are acquainted. I'm here to speak about the future. In the great, great age that is now dawning upon us all, for it is affecting even we who are in the hinterland of spirit, it will be seen that each soul will become more and more accountable and clear as to his or her own future, that is to say, destiny. In other words, as we leave the Piscean age, it was more common to look to another for this thing, to go to the oracle, to go to the medium, to go to the witch doctor, the shaman. Tell me my future. But in the Aquarian time, it will be more like, hi, how are you? What's in your future? Oh, I'm going to be doing this and that and the next thing. For Aquarius is indeed an enlightenment age like we have not had for a long time. So you see, this very class today is ultra Aquarian. You are learning to see into your own future. Is that practical or what? I think so. To some, this might be a novel concept. So much the better. That's Aquarian too. The new. To some, even the most seasoned among you, it is still a little unfamiliar, and that's fine too. Very Aquarian. The minute you're comfortable with it, it's no longer Aquarius. That's a fact. For Aquarius is always what's coming right down the pike. Right through the front door without ringing the doorbell. Right out of what they used to call left field. You didn't expect much coming from there, but there it came. It's called surprise. It's called ready or not. Here I am. And that is the very thing that is happening to you, ladies and gentlemen. You are quickly, I say, entering a time when you will start to see aspects of yourself you had not even suspected were there. And changes in your life, ditto. No warning, no precedent, just change. So you might as well get used to it. Nothing can stop it. It's God's way of cleaning house. It's called the cosmic whirlwind. And it comes and it goes, and nothing is ever the same afterward. The same way you will not be the same even after this very day. You may find in the research that you are doing, and by the way, in case you hadn't connected, it is clairvoyant research you are doing, both for self and for your neighbor. So you're already clairvoyant researchers. If you weren't when you walked in the door, now you are. In the course of this research, you are bound to find out things you did not know. What else is the point of research? And that is the goal of today's class. I myself was privileged to have a hand in its preparation. I was asked to by one of the great elder brothers of the race. Oh, and don't think they're not elder sisters, because there's just as many of them. The Lady Masters, of which there are many, many, many. You cannot always tell a master when they are in flesh, especially before they attain the mastery, such as in the last incarnation. There was a woman who lived right here on this island. She was known not as a master, at least not in the spiritual sense, but as a chanter. A great stadium now holds her name. She is now with us, chanting to God and the gods. Now she graces the threshold of heaven, and she chants, and her chanting moves worlds. She was a humble soul, and still is, but as the great Master Jesus once said, those that humble themselves will be exalted, and that is what has occurred. She is aware of your meeting here this day and has been chanting the whole time. Now don't worry, she won't get tired. You might say at this point she is the chant itself. What is occurring here then is simply this. You are being invited to partake of your own architectural destiny planning. Build what you like. This is how the emphasis must now change from what it was before you took your supper. That is to say, you were before this time, acquainting yourself with the exercise. Now, let us begin in earnest. Let us work more powerfully here. Let us direct the point of the mind to change. Yes, you must assess what you are creating. Yes, you must take a look at it from your point of view and that of your partner. But then you are invited to change it, improve it, expand upon it greatly. And then you will have done what you are here to do, which is to change your future. That is the point. And it's a sharp one. Sharp enough to pop balloons of fear, insecurity, doubt, and pain. Not to mention weakness. So, now, dig right in. Work with an intensity that only your soul can fuel. And you will find that when you walk out of here later on, you will have the sense of having not only looked into the future, but literally having constructed it. And I would call that an afternoon well spent. Considering what else you were going to do today. Watch television maybe, babysit, mope around. I think this is a pretty good alternative. That is all that I have to share at this moment verbally, but I am quite in residence, working with some of you simultaneously, definitely working with all of you in energetic thought form, as are we all here. We've got quite a group, as this little lady did foresee early on when the spokesman began his speaking. I would shake each one of your hands if I had a hand to shake. But as it is, I'll shake your spirits, as that I've got. God bless you all. God bless you. What you do here today is changing his story. And hers too. Good afternoon.